Okay, as far as anniversaries are concerned in relation to the month of November, it should be noted that the other day we got to see the 28th anniversary of a legendary platformer, Super Mario World, which was initially released back in 1990 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And for those who don't know, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System basically was released that same year in 1990, and basically it was meant to go head-to-head with the Sega Genesis. And basically Super Mario World ended up being the best-selling game for that console in general. Since its release back in 1990, Super Mario World managed to sell over 20 million units worldwide, which is very impressive. And then the game was ported and re-released for the Game Boy Advance back in the early 2000s. Believe it was late '01. And basically, since its release for the Game Boy Advance, it managed to reach over 5 million units worldwide in terms of sales, which is a testament to how popular Super Mario World was back in the early 90s, and especially it's impressive considering the fact that in the early 2000s 3D gaming was starting to become more popular due to the emergence of the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox console, and so many titles such as Grand Theft Auto and Halo and all that. So pretty much Super Mario World is basically one of the most legendary 16-bit platformers ever made. Definitely held its own against the Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy, which was released back in the early 90s. And to this day, it's a game that many people would go back and play simply because the visual quality, along with the gameplay and the boss battles and the graphics and everything, was just amazing. So basically, Super Mario World 28th anniversary. It's hard to believe that the game is that old, especially for those who grew up in the 90s and who basically had this game for the SNES. It's hard to believe that it's been that long. And basically, we're 2 years away from its 30th anniversary. And honestly, just wanted to say happy anniversary to Super Mario World. And for those who have never played this game, and basically are, from this generation, never played this game, never played any of the classics. If you were to play a classic 16-bit platform video game from any generation, Super Mario World would definitely be one to check out.